What I would add, it's a really good point, and we mentioned earlier the future of America with the number of Latinos and other immigrants in this country really is at stake here. If we continue to pull the rug from under the feet of youngsters who have gone through 12 years of public education, K to 12, and then deny them access to colleges because they cannot afford it, or sometimes just simply deny them admissions, even though it might be exorbitant costs. In Virginia, we have worked with the last couple of governors to have a criteria in place for that if a student graduated from high school in Virginia for at least 3 years or more, and show the parents or the kid were paying taxes, they didn't get any trouble, there's a criteria for allowing at least admissions. Some have had very ugly rhetoric that has denied admission in some colleges, and it also varies with the political leadership. It's a fact, and some localities are more. I think some states are more harsh than others, but this is something that through this debate, the comprehensive immigration reform, we really, really hope that the federal government will take a really hard look at what are we doing here. These are our youngsters, these are our vivacious, talented people who are being denied an education. And yes, they should play by the rules, and yes, they should do their homework. In fact, actually, they're doing their homework. They're getting good grades. In fact, they're getting better grades than some others who aren't in those situations, yet they're being denied their education. It's a significant issue for the competitors of our nation in the future, and I think that we can address it during this conversation on comprehensive immigration reform. I hope that we do. I just want to remind us that the United States is a nation of immigrants. Every so often there has been an adjustment on immigration in the history of this country. The last one essentially was in 1986, and I'm not suggesting that we do something similar or exactly like it in 86. I would note that as a result of that adjustment, we had one of the best booming economies during the 90s in the history of this country. Is it by accident? Maybe. Maybe there were not. There were elements that played a role in it. But we are at a time when we have to confront this issue, and I want to emphasize again, it is a federal responsibility. Local governments cannot be put in the bill or taken on the responsibility that is, in fact, constitutionally of the federal government. So we ask you that this isn't going to be easy. No one's pretending that we're going to feel happily and live happily ever after this debate. There are going to be things some of us are not going to be happy about. There's no question about it. But let's understand, whatever side of the issue you're in, the system is broken. And if it's broken, we have got to fix it. That's simply how it is. And at your house, you have a leak in your sink, you put a stop to it. You fix it. That's exactly what we need to do in this situation. So I would strongly encourage everyone to join in the conversation. NACo will continue to be a partner. The Immigration Task Force will continue to do its outreach and engage in the conversation. As I mentioned earlier, no one is afraid to talk about the bad and the ugly, but we want to have a balanced conversation, and also talk about the positive contributions that immigrants have brought to this country today and as in the history of the nation as well. So hopefully we can have a healthy conversation and arrive at a decision later this year.
Great. Thank you, Walter. That was a great summary. One of the things I wanted to end with is to let you know that NACo is a resource for you on information if you're working on this issue or any other issues. In the back of the room is Jackie Byers. Raise your hand, Jackie. She's our Director of Research, has a whole lot of information, as does the rest of our staff. So contact us if you want information on a variety of programs. We want to be a resource for you. Thank you for coming today, and thank you to our panel. Appreciate it. NACo's been holding a series of Hill briefings to bring to the Hill information about the county role in a variety of programs that both the federal, state, and local governments are responsible for. One of the things we're trying to achieve is to explain that role to people here in Washington who often don't understand what the county role is in providing health care services, in the role in immigration reform, in justice and public safety, in transportation, and many other issues. So we've held 3 hearings so far, and we plan to hold 3 or 4 more in 2010.
Today, we had a briefing for congressional staff about the role that counties play in immigration and the need for comprehensive immigration reform. We believe that the system is broken, and we would like to see three main components of the bill. First, we would like to see a grant program for state and local governments to help us provide health and education services to newly arrived immigrants and legalized immigrants. Second, we also would like to see border enforcement. And third, we also would like to see an earned path to legalization, as well as a new temporary worker program to take care of those individuals who are here without authorization, and also those individuals that we need to bring in every year, for example, for agricultural workers.
If you would like information about the county role in immigration reform or any other program, please go to our website, www.naco.org.